What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Great.
Here they come! Line them up and knock them down!
Paimon, we didn't even need to get into a fight until you opened your small mouth. And also in Code Vein, I chose Kaylee Mills as the voice for Alex Green's little sister, Lillian. So it's nice to hear this voice actress again, because she also plays Sheena in Death End and Request, and she plays Emilia in ReZero.
It's done!
Oh,
The
wait.
one and only sugar
Wait, what the?
frosted
We just.
slime.
What?
Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
I see. And why this camera angle? We also ran into Yuheng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Keqing said that the Qixing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Let's find out if you will. Hold on now. Don't you walk it. Oh god, her head just kind of snapped when it was supposed to be frozen. So we're just gonna talk on the edge here. This would be the perfect place for you to push me off.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broad set of strokes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
Huh.
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
So you're done telling me that all those down there, possibly Zhongli, threw all those down? Like, yo, I'm gonna make a whole small island over here. One of them's gonna turn into a heart.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
You are a Geo person. Wouldn't your Geo powers vanish if Rex Lapis was truly dead, though?
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before.
So does the power not just vanish immediately then, if it is to possibly move on to someone else?
Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Ixvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Child. Who else?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
I'm gonna look around right quick. A child is... So then... Actually... Yeah... I didn't trust Child before. Don't trust him now. But that's the funny thing. I didn't put Child on our supposed hit list there. Child could have killed Rex Lapis in some way. And because he wasn't really able to escape as well as he wanted, he decided he was going to try and play it up by saving the Traveler. Is there really nothing secretive hidden around here? And again, Child is one of the Fatui, working along with the Teresta? Was that her name? That ice, the Cryo Archon? I guess there's nothing around here. And there's definitely no way I'm going to be able to get all the way up top. Not with these little creations. Alright. Welcome to the Jade Chamber. How may I be of service? Hello? Who are you? I am Lady Ningguang's bodyguard, traveler. What business brings you here? What can you tell me about Ningguang? Ah, so you're another one of those who wants to find out Lady Ningguang's secrets, are you? Unfortunately, I know more than you do. Lady Ningguang has never been one to let her guards get too close. I'm only in this post in the first place thanks to my cousin. Bai Zhao pestered her about the idea constantly, and even then she only agreed to it reluctantly. Your cousin? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Shh, keep it to yourself, okay? If anyone asks, you heard nothing, and especially not from me. Okay. I talk to you guys? No. How about any of you? No? No? I doubt I can talk to anyone else, I guess. Wait, did he move? Okay. Let's head inside. But she went straight off into trying to clear her little name there. And maybe that lowered me just a little bit on my suspicions of her, because now I'm thinking about Child is the one who did this. And I wouldn't put it past him. Unless she is actually trying to talk about Zhongli.
What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Oh, I like the little reflection in the wood. Anything in here I can just nab? She wouldn't mind, would she? A very nice home. And I guess... yeah, it's just a nice little place. Whoa. Didn't mean to just drop right into your little water. It's a nice place, but it's too fancy for my blood. Wonder, you mind if I just take this? A neatly stocked pile of scrolls. Each sheet of paper is as thin as an insect's wings. Perhaps these are just calligraphy works? I'm gonna sit in the big chair. Oh yes, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Ah, yes. Yes, this is perfect. We're the queen of this place. Alright, get out of there.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
I'd go with Kuching and her skepticism of the divine.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Well, they call it paper snow. I mean, that... Huh. Let's talk to her for a moment.
So, have you made your choice? You don't have to confirm it with me. Just choose one and take it. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also an integral part of any journey.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Come now. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Loosen up a little.
Alright.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
It's all unfolding a little too perfectly.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Ningguang's famed wall of business intelligence, densely packed with pages of information pulled from countless sources. There are reams of information here: shipping schedules, profit and loss accounts, warehouse inventories, road safety reports, diplomatic intel. The scope is breathtaking, as is the level of detail, and all the information is up to date. Only the sharpest and most meticulous mind would be able to cut through the clutter and discern the connections between all of these disparate strands of information.
So, have you... You don't have to... Afterwards,
okay.
why not sit down? All right.
Sorry. Anything business related is confidential.
Well, I guess I know her voice. Welcome. Is there anything I can do for you? Hello? Welcome. I am Lady Ningguang's secretary. You may call me... Yeah, I can't... by Zhao. What can you tell me about the... What about Ningguang? Lady Ningguang is one of the Liyue Qixing. She oversees all of Liyue and its trades. You must forgive me for not being able to say more. I have the utmost respect for Lady Ningguang. Not exactly, but... you are indeed a rare and honest sort, cut from a different cloth from those honey-tongued merchants, greedy for the smallest scrap of information. The path to riches is actually quite simple. I spent a lot of time by Lady Ningguang's side and learned some secrets here and there. How about this? Here are some nuggets of wisdom on the subject of gold. It's my personal guidance rather than Lady Ningguang's per se, but maybe it will be able to bring fortune and prosperity your way. Guide to gold, eh? What can you tell me about the Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber is where Lady Ningguang holds court. Here she gathers information and makes important decisions. From here there is no matter in Liyue, great or small, that she cannot oversee, nor can any rumor escape our ears or eyes. Forgive me for being unable to say more. Alright. Well, let's head on out. And we'll see, so I need to go over there. Why did the last one give me Primogens, but this one won't? I want my gems, man. I gotta be making some wishes. I really haven't found any use for potions. I haven't made one at all, and I just don't think I need to be making potions. Okay, so let's go meet up with Zhongli. You know, or I'm at some point here, I just want to be like, alright, this is Rex Lapis. You're not fooling me anymore. Why the hell? Don't tell me I had to fight all these.
We really were Fatui at the location written down on
This
this
is gonna
piece
suck.
of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Oh really, Paimon? I couldn't have freaking guessed. Son of a bitch. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna really suck. You have no idea how badly this is gonna suck. Oh my god. And we've got a damn agent. No wait, that's not an agent. That's just a normal guy with a gun.
Shouldn't get careless.
No. Oh, this is not good. Like, this is really bad. They all have... Oh my god. Dude, how do you expect me to actually survive this right now? And I gotta break his shield to even hurt him. Damn, I tell you, this is not good. Please don't kill me. Dude. Are you kidding me? I cannot survive this. Ugh, this is really, really bad. And Jean, of all people, had to be... Oh my fucking... Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back after I have killed these guys, because they're gonna be giving me some problems for a little bit. Actually. So I just died for nothing. I just gotta get behind that guy. And grab the thing he's watching over. Because he's got something back there. If I can just get behind him. I just gotta sneak on over. What do you got going on?
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for?
It looks like they're copying the pattern. Is he coming? I don't think it'll matter. It looks like they're copying the pattern on the talisman.
I haven't seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of Yadette end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Seems the Fatui are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Getting out of here. Well, they despawned by now anyway, so it don't matter. Let's get to the marsh. Go meet up with Zhongli, Rex Lapis. I'm really glad I didn't have to fight those guys, because I was going to have to mess with my party and equipment and use some food and, like, jeez. Being this high up on the world level does not make things easy. I have no idea how I'm going to beat this game later down the line, because if it just gets harder. As games do, but like, I put myself in this situation. I'm not exactly fully prepared for it. I mean, you looking at my party right now? I got 2 healers in there. Usually that's good, but sometimes it's also very bad. You need some DPS in there. Hey there, Rex.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly ambitious.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce the Sigil of Permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You mean... so you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
See, the funny thing is, just in my own head of my own creation of characters, with Chase, she knows a little bit of singing because of the youngest green child, Lily Ann, actually being a singer. That's the funny thing too, because there are 2 games I have with Kaylee Mills basically being the voice for Lily Ann in those games. For God Eater 3 and Code Vein, Kaylee Mills also sings, and she has a YouTube channel, so like, that makes me love that voice actress even more.
We'll only know once she starts singing.